Hello everyone, I am Randy Suarez, aka Silva to the back here with another amazing reaction. This time we're back with some, that I haven't done in a very long time. We are reacting to every Assassin's Creed cinematic and CGI trailer from '07 to 2024. Let's just say it's been quite some time, quite a long time. I think almost like years since I talked about anything that it was Assassin's Creed. And, let's just say, I need to dust the old knowledge off, and I did set this in the community post right here, that you see right here, that I was going to talk about it. Due to the fact that, well, why not? And it's been a minute. Giving my thoughts and opinions about the games. So, but this is an hour plus long video, which I'm be splitting up to two parts. So, I will probably do part 2 next week, most likely. So, if you like any of this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Mighty New, who put all this cinematic stuff together in one video. So shout outs to them. I will leave the original link to this video down below, so go ahead and uninterrupt the link to my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow me on those social platforms, link to my Cashapp. Feel gracious enough to donate. Whatever you want to donate is fine. Don't, that's fine as well. Same thing as Super Thanks. But by donating, like, comment, subscribe, sharing all the good stuff, how you show your support, lets me know you rock with the reaction content. Rock with the channel, and rock with your support. But further ado, buckle up, and let's get started. Alright, we here with another, a very long time every Assassin's Creed cinematic CGI trailer. Now, we're going, like I said in the beginning, I'm basically doing, this is going to be part 1, and then I'm going to do part 2 sometime next week. But, most likely, I'm going to stop after the Syndicate trailer, and then do the rest of them. Which is basically all of the, shit, what's it called? Whatever, I don't care. Anyway. Roleplay RPG. Now it clicks. Trailers as well. But like I said, this is a 1 hour plus video. And I'm not trying to like be sitting here for an entire hour, so I'm splitting this into 2. Okay? Okay. But let's get started with Assassin's Creed 1. Oh, shout outs to Mighty New for putting all of this together too. But at the same time, I've been wanting to talk about something. I'll talk about it after this trailer. Okay. Here's the thing. I know we're getting a remake of Assassin's Creed 4, right? I'm shocked that we have never got a remake of Assassin's Creed 1. Like where this is where it all started. Technically, when it comes to these games, like, bro, like, I would definitely appreciate that we have like a new gen version of Assassin's Creed. Like, seriously, an open world in a way, which I wouldn't mind that.
Das kann nicht weitergehen. How did your men lose him?
How can someone bring so much disruption to our cause? We have tried to stop him, but many lives have been claimed by his steel. He fights like no man. People say he moves like an angel of death, carrying fury on his wings. Nonsense. These are just stories. Such myths do not exist.
This man is costing us a fortune to contain.
We have to stop him, or everything we worked for will be destroyed.
How do we restrain this angel of yours? Raise an army against one man?
Nein!
There's nothing we can do without calling for reinforcements.
Baker was a disaster.
Our soldiers cannot be
We
everywhere.
cannot hold these Enough!
So he seeks to stop us. To claim our treasure for himself. Pure madness.
Let him try. Every angel
Can fall.
Why do you not join us, brother?
Is there something wrong?
You already got got. What's this? You already got got. Guess who next, y'all? And here's the thing, me personally, if they ever bring it back, like for like a remake, I'm about to say it most likely, because I remember playing this game, and I ended up playing it I think years later as an adult, and really was like, I kind of wish we had better gameplay back then. But then, like I said, it was 07. You know, like with these Assassin's Creed games now, that's a lot more fluid with these characters. Then they're not stiff. Because basically, all you're doing is basically assassinating and parkouring. But this, to me personally, that was cool. It still is cool to me. Now we're here with Assassin's Creed 2. Ezio Auditore da Firenze. 1486, Venice, Italy. This right here to say this: when they introduced Assassin's Creed 2 and how they introducing the whole actual leaning more towards into the stealth, oh, that was a whole game changer. Using Ladies of the Night and among other people to basically to hide in plain sight in general. And the point that they more lean into it into the other games too as well, to basically hide into plain sight. Now some it's a lot more gracious with it. Some is a lot more of a, what's the word for it, hindrance. But it's in the later games that it becomes kind of wishy-washy with that. This one, to me personally, for number 2 through 4, did it perfectly. by the way, it's still to this day that this is the game that we still have, the only Assassin's Creed game that we had a trilogy. They have not been done again. And I doubt it will ever have.
Catch him! Rip him apart!
Hey, whatever. Put this way. So you can say all y'all want. If some of y'all hate Assassin's Creed, don't like it anymore, yeah. Hey, the soundtrack forever will be banging.
Guards! He's behind me! You have to stop him! To the entrance. Don't let him see you. Wait for my command.
I have to admit something. One, he still is my favorite, number one favorite assassin in general, Ezio Auditore. Two, the superhero landing for an assassin, it was him doing it. Mwah, chef's kiss. Three, this is another game I kind of wish, like, y'all remake this too. I mean, I don't mind. Imagine you traveling from like an open world Italy game with Assassin's Creed. Imagine that.
Oh, Ram! What an impressive display. A pity you could not let your father live to see it.
Ooh.
As for your mother, once I've dealt with you, I promise I'll give her my full attention.
I don't know if he talked about his mom. I'm talking about his daddy. He wouldn't talk about his mom. Oh, hell no. And just in case some of y'all don't know why he kind of brought it up in that way, let's just say Ezio's mom, and this is a bit of spoilers if you don't want, just skip about a few minutes ahead. Ezio's mom, during the whole entire thing, when her husband, her oldest and youngest son was basically arrested and dragged to prison, some of the people who dragged her boys to prison had they raped her. They raped her, scarring her for life. Didn't help that. Yeah. So that shot is a warranty. You don't talk about it. Yeah. So. Assassin's Creed 2. Now 15. Hold on. Yeah, 1503 Rome. Now this is Brotherhood. Now this is where they lean up, like, how can I put this? They somewhat polished more of the stealth in a way, and the parkour as well. Like, it's like they already were at the new gen at the time, which was PS3, and they were polishing towards that gen. And when it comes down to it, the assassinations in general became a lot more fluent Even the combat at the time had become a lot more fluent. So they're interesting new ideas, like having, I don't know, an army behind you. Again, Brotherhood. Oh, Cesare Borgia.
Ezio Auditore. Brave of you to stand alone against me, but also quite foolish. Assassin.
He ain't alone.
Paper guards!
And this also, correct me if I'm wrong, this also is the game that introduced the idea of multiplayer. I have played multiplayer in several Assassin's Creed games, and it never felt right with me, so I stopped playing it. I was giving it a try if they had it in there. I gave it a try for a few times, and like, if it's not for me, it's not for me.
Claudia, my dearest sister. I have been in Acre a week now, safe and in high spirits, but prepared for the worst. The men and women who have fed and sheltered me here also give me warning that the road to Cashapp is overrun by mercenaries and bandits, not native to this land. What this could mean, I dread to guess. When I first set out from Roma 10 months ago, I did so with a single purpose, to discover what our father did not. In a letter written the year before my birth, he makes mention of a library hidden beneath the stones of Cashapp Castle. A sanctum full of invaluable wisdom. So what will I find when I arrive there? Who will greet me? A host of eager Templars, as I fear most strongly. Or nothing but the whistling of a cold and lonely wind. Cashapp has not been home to the...
He's been, and this is, when Revelation took place, he's 52 years old, and he's moving like this.
Assassins for almost 300 years now. Can we... Or nothing but the whistling of a cold and lonely wind. Cashapp has not been home to the assassins for almost 300 years now. Can we still claim it for our own? Are we welcome there? I am wary of this fight, Claudia. Not because I am tired, but because our struggle seems to move in one direction only, towards chaos. Today, I have more questions than answers. This is why I've come so far. To find clarity. To find the wisdom left behind by the great Altair. So that I may better understand the purpose of our fight. And my place in it. Should anything happen to me, Claudia, should my skills fail me, or my ambition lead me astray, do not seek retribution or revenge in my memory, but fight to continue the search for truth, so that all may benefit. My story is one of many thousands, and the world will not suffer if it ends too soon.
With the trilogy, it also introduced. I've been meaning to talk about it since the first one. They introduced the concept of basically earning money as well. Because trust me, getting some of these outfits to progress in the game make sure the character that you're playing is up to date when it comes to outfits and armor and health and all that other stuff. Man. Now, I have to be really honest with y'all. This Assassin's Creed 3 is the one of the games that I had to sit down and lock it in. Like, that is what and reintroduced me into Assassin's Creed. Because here's the thing. I didn't play the first one, or the trilogies, until after I played the third one. And that's weird. That's weird to go back like that. Because I tried to play the first one years prior, and it didn't caught my attention. I don't know why, because the thing is, I wasn't into history like I am now, in the weirdest way. This is what got me into the game more, and besides with these characters. So I backtracked it and played the other two, Assassin's Creed and the trilogies for Ezio.
I watch them fight and die in the name of freedom. They speak of liberty and justice, but for who?
That's a nice transition. And a lot of people say that this character version of an Assassin Connor was a boring character. I didn't say boring. I thought that at first. I replayed it several times. I know what? He's an interesting character. Knowing the fact that basically things were taken away from him right underneath the rug. Once you think about it, because at the end of the day, like, bro, he went through it. He went through it at a young age. To do crazy stuff like this. Bow and arrow. I read this. Insurrection is the most scarce of rights of the most indispensable of duties. There's a lot of truth in those words, especially nowadays. But at the same time, let's learn when to act that personally, because we all remember January 6th and people just off their minds. Now, I do have to say this. Assassin's Creed introduced the most interesting DLCs to me to this day, which is the Tyranny of Washington. Blah, 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 blah. Because it's a lot of what ifs. And the point that what if was very interesting.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. Our right to freedom, our land, and our way of life. We will die for what we believe in. We cannot be stopped. We will never back down. Because a life without freedom is not a life worth living. Give us liberty or give us death. Assassin's Creed 3.
Alright. Like I said, with very unique DLCs for that. For Assassin's Creed 3, and a bit of a new concept when it comes to trading and all that stuff, because technically you're in, what's the word for it, in the colonies, in the late 1700s. Now Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Woo, okay, this one. Again, I am shocked that it's getting basically a whole remake. I'm curious as to why, because I think it's great for what it is, but at the same time, I don't mind it. I really don't. But the naval, and here's the thing: number 3 is the one who introduced the concept of the naval battle for Assassin's Creed. This one, I'm not saying polished it, more like polished-ish. Wale. And the funny thing is one with Edward in general, that he wasn't even in the entire game. To a certain point, he was not an assassin. He was just a pirate. He jacked assassin gear, but he has ironically connection with the Eagle Vision that most assassins have, and he did not know that. But he's a pirate. he nonchalant did that. Oh! And I do got a question. It's one of those things like, okay, since technically we are getting a remake of Black Flag, are they going to remake the DLC with Alta Wale, which we're about to see in probably in the next few minutes, and or introduce a whole new DLC with what happened to Edward afterwards? Which, if y'all don't know, after what, over 10 plus years, yes, Edward had during the time of Freedom Cry, which is the Alta Wale DLC for Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. A bit of spoiler warning in 3, 2, 1. Edward had passed away. But he didn't just pass away, he got assassinated by a Templar. While trying to protect his oldest, which is Jennifer Scott, and his youngest, which is Connor's dad, at the time of the boy, Hatham, Kenway. But here's the thing, I also would love to see a DLC at when Hatham get his sister back. Oh yeah! If y'all don't know this, Hatham's sister, Edward's daughter, got sold into slavery. More like sold into prostitution too, but that's a whole nother story.
Have you ever been disrespected?
Yeah.
Forced to follow orders?
Ooh!
Would you rather defy your masters and live by the creed of pirates? Are you ready to fight for the freedom to act as you wish? Calling all men of fortune, willing to pledge allegiance to no one. Calling all who are ready to defy. Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag.
All right, lads.
Okay, I was wondering if they're gonna have to introduce the Blackbeard talking about Edward.
I'll give you Blackbeard's honest opinion. You ask me, can this new captain Promise you a life of prizes, plunder, and adventure. Aye.
To this day, I still say this. Out of any imitation of the pirate pirate genre in general, this is the most cunning and yet terrifying Blackbeard. Do I count One Piece in a way? Yeah, but this version of Blackbeard, I'm biased by, so I digress.
For amongst all the gentlemen of fortune sailing these West Indies, he ranks amongst the most clever. There was a time when I thought myself the deadliest scourge in these seas.
And we're always packing.
But this man is a fearsome dog that feeds off trouble and turmoil. I seen him clear the deck of a Spanish galleon like it were nothing. Fighting like a devil, dressed as a man. And he's a canny one. Knows his way round every crag and crevice of these islands.
Hello.
So if it's fortune and adventure you seek, then Captain Edward Kenway's your man. Only, don't meddle in his private affairs. For there's more mystery to that man than even I dare ask.
And that's Blackbeard. That's going Blackbeard. Now we got, again, this is also for DLC. This one's basically its continuation after, but in Ollie Wally's, 10 years after he left the Jackdaw. Literally, this has happened in, if I remember correctly, the DLC take place, yeah, like I said, 10 years, so that would be 1735.
But alive.
I was born into slavery, deprived of any right, of any faith. I was sold, traded for labor, forced to watch the suffering, treated like a beast of burden. With no future ahead of me, I forged my own, and I knew blood would be the price. I never looked back, never wanted to, never had to, until now.
Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry.
Now, with Assassin's Creed Rogue in general, it was a short game. It's one of those games like puts yourself in a different perspective. Because with Assassin's Creed 3, you already dealt with with the Templars in general. But what would happen if we had an assassin turned Templar, but for the right reasons, surprisingly? And this is what we got with Assassin's Creed Rogue. And it turns out, when it comes to wondering what happened to Achilles, the mentor of Connor from Assassin's Creed 3, what happened to the Brotherhood? And this you get in the whole explanation with this one from Rogue, because Achilles the one who basically, to sum it up, it's his fault. It's like, okay, because he didn't listen. Now, was Shay wrong? Which is the main protagonist, antagonist? Yes, no, and yes. But at the same time, it's more no than it is yes, because at the end of the day, like, he was right. He wasn't wrong.
I reach the end of the trail. The air is still, and I am a hunter. The hunt has led me to the forgotten edges of this world. Seasons pass, drawing me deeper into the darkness, where I have found the truth. That my redemption is found in ashes. That I must burn away the past to set things right.
The only thing I had a gripe with Assassin's Creed Rogue is one, the game was short, but at the same time, I can live with that. Do not tease of him having a hoodie and have that on the freaking on the face of the game, but in the game he does not have a hoodie like when he became a Templar. That's my only gripe.
Once an assassin, now their pursuer. I must destroy those who I once called brother. The air is still, and I am a hunter.
Now, Unity, which sadly is the downfall for a bit, because at the end of the day, a lot of people became to Unity, a lot of glitches and everything. And here's the thing, if you play it now, it's not a bad game whatsoever. But at the time in 2014, well, you have to deal with and this is when we got introduced to the whole new gen with, PS4. It's weird to say this now, but I understand why people were complaining. Not simply just a glitch in general. It felt like they were dropping Assassin's Creed game every other year. Not every other year, but every year. And I feel like there was no love into it, which is totally understandable to feel that way. It kind of felt that with Unity. And this is, pardon me, right quick, and there's also the concept of they were trying to lean more towards of multiplayer too, and they kind of killed it.
Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule the world. Help me to decide. Help me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the world. There's a room where the light won't find you. Hold
pretty cold.
There's a room where the light won't find you. When they do, I'll be right behind you.
Unite.
The world.
And here's the thing, I probably will say that I had a discussion with my friend Alex. And to this day, I still saying this. One, I think they could have utilized this multiplayer with these, since they showed this as a trailer with 4 different people. They could have used this as like, oh, 4 friends became an assassin in a weird way. Yes, the main one still should be Arnold Dorian about his whole thing with the leads, but at the same time, the friendship between these other 3 assassins. I don't know. I feel like they dropped the ball with that, because if they were leaning more towards the multiplayer, which they were, and it crashed and burned, and plus with the glitch, it just they everyone who liked Assassin's Creed at the time were just done.
This morning, I was just a drop. A single drop.
I can't deny that they know how to advertise the crap out of these games.
In this river, hope was born. From this hope rose a raging flood. A tidal wave of change. And if anyone stands against that tide, tonight we will become a revolution.
I still want that pocket watch. Either way, I will say this regardless if y'all like Unity or not. Once everything got fixed, it is a great game. 2, but personally, I thought it would be better as a movie. 3, when it comes to the parkouring, to me personally, it was surprisingly smooth. I'll have to go back for a minute because I want to point something out. Alright. See, her father did not give her this necklace, this Templar necklace. The one who gave her this necklace is ironically, Jennifer Scott. Yes, that Jennifer Scott. Edward Kenway's daughter. because her connection to the Templars at the time was Hatham. Because even after finding out what happened, getting sister and everything, she didn't want nothing to do with the assassins. She did not want nothing to do with the Templars. She just wanted to live the rest of her life in peace. So imagine finding out that your nephew, Connor, murked your brother. Yeah, she knew of Connor. And she knows the antics that Hatham put himself in the colonies. She just didn't want nothing to do with it. So, Hatham was the one who gave her the necklace. She gave it to Elise. Because, of course, remember, Elise were gone for about, I think, 2 years. And she was in hiding, but she was basically staying with Jennifer.
France's wounds may be healing.
Oh, they're showing. Okay, the DLC one.
But mine only fester. I can hide here and forget. Is this who we killed for? Or was it all for someone else? A game?
Probably said they should have let him kept the beard in Assassin's Creed Unity. Dead Kings should have let him kept the beard. Run! Ooh! Like a guillotine gun.
Fate brought me here for a reason. Perhaps it's time I let go of the past.
Now, Syndicate. After the whole thing issue with Assassin's Creed Unity when Syndicate came out back in 2015, people were just like, "No, this game is bad." I quite enjoyed Syndicate, so. But after that, we didn't have any Assassin's Creed game until like what? 2018. I actually love the Assassin's Creed Unity, not Unity, but Syndicate's DLC with Jack the Ripper, which I'm hoping they show it. That's pretty
I think you got the message.
Yeah, Jacob.
Let's travel out of manuals. Come on, hurry up.
The fun never stops. Come on, look lively, Rooks.
They tell me you touched the lane. And the racket on your neck. They tell me you never give up. Like the song that was sold, singing in your heart. So honey, please don't let go. Or you fall into the dead of night. So honey, please don't let go. You turn and let the light, 'cause you don't have what you up at the sky. The moon.
Silva was cool though. Not bad. Nah, get your ass over here.
Who the hell are you? Wait! Wait!
I'll let you take it from here, lads. Try the bitter.
Who's that?
It's actually quite drinkable.
Go on. Toast your noble boss, this thief of children.
Or you could do better. Join me. Join the Rooks.
Go get him!
Mr. Fry, listen. We can split the money. I mean, just take it all.
F your money.
Rooks, with me. I'm going with a rook. Come on.
Or soon enough.
And here's the thing: this to introduce the goal. Not they took it further when it comes to having different, people to assassin, to using a gang members to do your dirty building, because hey, Jacob was that type of guy.
So the boss, what's he like?
He's deadly, swift as a rook. Tired of the rich trampling on the poor.
Don't think me rude, but your services are no longer needed.
He's just like the rest of the gang. Wants to change things.
Difference is, he actually can.
So, when do we begin?
There's no time like the present.
Hello,
I must say we take back London.
Now, I do have to say, when it comes to Starrick, I kind of wish we had a little bit more, not time, more, I guess, intimidation from him, besides randomness.
Is there a problem, my lord?
No, nothing that concerns you.
Let's start our riot. Alright, let's just stop here for the day, alright? The rest of it, I would definitely do. I probably even doing the rest for this coming Sunday, and so you have something to look at, I guess. But still, though, the rest is definitely gonna be the RPG ones. So I just want to give my thoughts in general, in which I have each video game so far. It's the point that you see the progression of from polished to but at the same time, me personally, I still quite enjoy these games to this day. Maybe because it's coming from a guy who loves history and have some type of screw loose, because that's still assassinating people in this game. So anyway, I digress. But I hope y'all enjoy this as much as I did. And sorry, I didn't expect this video to be this long. Got it. But I digress. So y'all like any of this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Mighty Noob. I will leave the original link to this video down below, so go watch it uninterrupted. And like I said, I will do part 2 of this next week or Sunday. Depends on how I'm gonna move. So yeah, y'all know when the video is gonna be up. So anyway, till next time, please take care of yourselves, stay hydrated, stay safe, stay warm. Peace.
And little questions is everything they know about you. No way.